My Immortal.
Video 6.
What
of Random Critics.
Office note. Stop flashing, okay? If you do, then you are a prep. What? How do you mess up S and M?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
S.
How could I say that? Everyone in the class stared at me, and then Draco came into the room even though he was naked and started begging me to take him back. Why wouldn't he put his clothes back on?
I don't know.
Ebony, it's not what you think, he screamed sadly. My friend Bloody Mary, whatever. Mary Smith smiled at me understandably. She flipped her long waist-length gothic hair and opened her crimson eyes like blood. Wait. Opened her crimson eyes like blood that she was wearing contact lenses on her. She had pale white skin that she was wearing white makeup on. Why? Hermione what?
Hermione.
What?
Hermione was
We were talking about Bloody Smith. Hermione was kidnapped when she was born. No, she wasn't. Her real parents are vampires. No, they aren't. And one of them is a witch, but Voldemort when she was born. What?
Voldemort killed her mother and her father.
Committed suicide because he was depressed about it, okay? She still has nightmares about it, and she's very haunted and depressed. Turns out her real name is Smith and not Granger. Oh, God.
What?
Bloody Mary Smith is Hermione. She's converted to Satanism. She's in Slytherin instead of Gryffindor, and that's not how Hogwarts works.
I could have done that.
Whatever. What is it you desire, you ridiculous dimwit? Snape demanded painfully in his cold voice.
I don't think Snape wants the real answer to that.
Vampire, I can't believe you cheated on you.
Sorry.
I can't believe you cheated on you. Draco, I shouted at him. Everybody gasped. I don't know why Ebony was so what?
So mad at me.
Yeah, what? Wait, it's in a different perspective. I don't know why Ebony was so mad at me. I had went out with Vampire on by, and so is this Draco?
I believe so.
Confused.
I believe this is Draco now.
I'm confused.
No. Yes, it's Draco. Yeah, and then this goes back to
Yeah,
Ebony.
why?
Draco, and then it goes back to Ebony.
Why?
I don't know,
Why? But he broke my heart. He done me because he liked Brittany, a stupid, preppy. We were just good friends now. We had gone through horrible. He had gone through horrible problems, and now he was gothic. Haha, like I would hang out with a prep.
That was Author's note. Haha.
No, it wasn't. No, it was Draco's note. It would have said Office note.
Never
but
mind.
I'm not going out with Draco anymore, said Vampire. You bastard. I screamed. I ran out of the room into the forbidden forest where I lost my virility.
Doesn't he mean virginity? She, whatever.
To Draco, and I started to bust into tears. Bust a move. Chapter 9.
Now, have you noticed every single chapter in the author's note it says stop flaming?
I wonder why people would be flaming this wonderful piece of art. They're jealous.
I know. Oh, this is stupid shit.
Read.
Okay, author's note. Stop flaming, okay? I didn't.
No, that DNTN.
I didn't read all the books. This is from the movie, okay? So it's not my fault if Dumbledore swears.
When did any of this happen in the movies?
I know, there was no movie about this.
There was no movie about Harry Potter.
No, about this.
No, when did any of this stuff happen in the movies
I
of
know.
Harry Potter? It's stupid. He had a headache, so that makes sense.
Yeah. But it's not my fault if Dumbledore swears. Besides, I said he had a headache. And the reason Snap doesn't lick like Harry now is because he's Christian and Vampire is a Satanist.
Wait.
MCR
When did Snape like Harry? No, wait, that's Snap. Oh, okay. Snap doesn't like Harry.
Oh, he means Snape.
Oh, no, she means Snap. It's a she.
I know.
It's a difference.
Whatever. MCR rocks. Who cares? X, and more X's. I was so mad and sad. I couldn't believe Draco for cheating on me. I began to cry against the tree where I did it with Draco. Then all of a sudden, a horrible man with red eyes and no nose. And
Michael Jackson?
I don't believe he has red eyes though.
You haven't seen him lately. He's
Hey.
gone through some changes. In case you haven't noticed, you know he used to be black.
I know.
Great.
Okay.
Sorry
Chapter
about
9. Chapter 9.
We're
Stop
already
doing
done.
it. No, we haven't.
I just started reading that. You
Read
covered.
it. Alright. You didn't have to know it was basically like Voldemort in the movie.
I'm reading
And
it.
you're reading.
Yeah. Basically like Voldemort in the movie. And he was wearing all black, but it was obvious that he wasn't Gothic. It was ... Voldemort. It
What
just
the fuck?
says that.
Oh, no,
It
just,
says
no,
because-
it's just someone who looks like Voldemort, but exactly, but isn't Voldemort. Of course,
But it's different.
It's a different Voldemort. This Voldemort is like Christian or something.
I never knew they were religious.
I don't know. Just read.
No, I shouted in a scared voice, but then Voldemort shouted, Imperious?
It's the spell that makes you control people.
Ah, and I couldn't run away. Crookshanks, I shouted at him. Voldemort fell off his broom and started screaming.
Wait, okay, first off, when was he on a broom? Second off, why Crookshanks?
I know.
The cat doesn't appear, she just shouts it, it's not a spell. It's,
Cat.
the Crookshanks is a cat.
Oh, yeah. Shut up. I don't remember things.
Felt bad, okay.
I felt bad for him, even though I'm a sadist, so I stopped. Ebony, he yelled, "Thou must kill Vampire Potter."
Oh.
I thought about vampire and his sexy eyes and his gothic black hair and how his face looks just like Joel Madden. Joe had said it didn't understand. Doesn't make sense. So I thought, what if Draco went out with the vampire before I went out with him and they broke up? You did something like that. No, Voldemort, I shouted back.
Wait, I thought people were scared. Whatever.
What?
People were scared to say his name. Oh my god. Read it.
No, Voldemort, I shouted back. Voldemort gave me a gun. No, please, I begged. Thou must, he yelled. Thou dost not, and then I shall kill thy beloved Draco. How did you know? I asked in surprise.
Again. In Harry Potter there.
I know.
Guns,
A
what?
gun. I mean, they can just go, zoom.
A gun, why?
A gun.
Get a gun.
If you wonder why they put a gun, put it down in the comments. Alright. And you can't
Real.
Shut up. And you can't kill a vampire with a gun.
Vampire isn't actually a vampire, they just call him vampire because he likes blood. And you
Alright.
can kill a vampire with, no wait,
With
don't
silver,
kill a steak
silver.
in it.
Yeah,
It's a
silver.
werewolf.
It is?
Read.
Well, now it's a vampire.
It's bizarro, Hogwarts.
Yeah. Voldemort got a dude or so retarded
wait.
look on his face.
What?
I hate telekinesis.
I have.
He answered cruelly, and if you
He
do not
have.
kill the vampire, then thou know what will happen to Draco, he shouted. And then he flew away angrily on his broom. I thought he got knocked off his broomstick.
I got back on because he's Voldemort because he can. Cause
No,
he's
there are a lot of details missing from this.
Really?
Story. Yeah. Scroll this down a little bit. I was so scared and mad I didn't know what to do. Suddenly Draco came into the woods. Draco, I said. Hi. Hi, he said back. But his face was all sad. He was wearing white foundation and messy eyeliner, kind of like a pentagram. Get it? Between Joel Madden and Gerard Way.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Pentagram between Joel Mann and Gerard Way. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
A cross! Oh! It's like a cross between Joel Mann and Gerard Way, but because she's Gothic, she says pentagram.
I guess that works. Are you okay, I asked? No, he answered. I'm sorry I got all mad at you, but I thought you cheated on me, I expelled. That's okay, he said, all depressed, and went back into the Hogwarts together making out.
While walking.
It doesn't say while walking.
Okay, so they went back to Hogwarts on the how'd they get to Hogwarts? They didn't walk.
They flew on their broomstick.
They don't have any broomsticks.
I mean, you know, a lot of details